Hello my friends, today I am going to cook for you what I have promised ever since the last time I cooked the Indian dish, chicken biryani, which I loved. I was so excited about it today. I just ate the last part, and the longer you keep it in the fridge, the tastier it gets. But today I am going to cook for you yellow rice and chicken, arroz con pollo, the Cuban style. I'll show you step by step and you're gonna love it. Stay tuned. I'm gonna show you all the ingredients that you need to make this wonderful yellow rice and chicken, arroz con pollo, delicioso Cuban style. I'll show you. Okay, for this recipe, arroz con pollo, yellow rice and chicken, I'm going to use 4 chicken thighs, 4 encuentros. We're going to need garlic powder, black pepper, salt, oregano, complete seasoning. This is sliced pimenton, which is like red pepper in a jar. Sweet peas, asparagus, we need a beer, chicken broth, organic olive oil, or you can use any regular olive oil. And this is a rice Diana, which is a special one. It's a little small round rice from Valencia. It's called the Valencia rice. Then you can use, we're gonna use a red bell pepper, a tomato, white onion, garlic clove, sazon Goya for the coloring, and chicken bouillon. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna sear the chicken. So I'm gonna make it in this pot. I have about 4 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna turn the heat up to medium-high. And then when it heats up, I'm gonna start adding the chicken. And now the oil is boiling. I'm going to add the chicken thighs, encuentros de pollo. Esto va a quedar delicioso, delicious. It's going to be wonderful. Two items that I wanted to add that I didn't mention earlier. I already took them out here so I can show you. I'm going to use a little lemon on the chicken and vinegar. You should always use that when you cook chicken. So I'm going to add that now as I sear the chicken so it could absorb it. I'm going to use lemon juice. Okay, some of that. And I got the vinegar. Little vinegar is good, always with the chicken. Splash of each. Okay, while I was searing the chicken, and the temperature got kind of high because, you know, remember I told you this pot cooks pretty quickly, so you can lower it to medium-low. I got the chicken seared. I put the skin down first, and then I cut up, while that was going on, I cut up 1 onion, 1 tomato, 1 red bell pepper, and 4 of this garlic cubes, or garlic cloves rather. I got that done. Since the chicken is searing already, I'm going to add the onions. I'm going to raise up the temperature to medium-high. Then I'm going to add up the red bell peppers. Cook that all together. I cut them really small, like gourmet style. And then I got my garlic, which is very important. And I'm just going to stir it, and I'll get back to you. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes. This has been cooking for about 10 minutes. Now, since I'm doing my own recipe, you know, I'm from Cuba and raised here in Miami, Florida. It's easy for me to cook these recipes, but when I try to cook like other chefs' recipes that I see and I share with you, it's something that I want to deliver correctly because they have all the details. I want to get it down pat to all the ingredients and the way they do it, the amount of time, exactly the way they do it. I want to deliver the same that they want to. So, okay, I got the tomato. I'm going to add a tablespoon of salt for now. You could add some more salt later on when you add the rice. So I'm going to sprinkle some salt, and I'm going to add a little black pepper, complete seasoning. Just sprinkle some, and then if you need to alter the recipe, add more, you can do it. Oregano, garlic powder, and I'm going to throw in the chicken bouillon. Now instead of putting water for the rice, I am going to add some chicken broth, which I had from the last recipe, the Indian recipe, so I might as well use this instead of just regular water. So I'm going to add in the rice and then the chicken broth. I'm going to stir it up really good before I add the rice and the chicken broth. It smells delicious. Now for this recipe, I'm going to use 2 bags of the rice, the Valencia rice, which is 12 ounce each. And when you put it in this cup, it goes almost all the way to the end, to the top. I'm going to put 2 of those for 4 of the pieces of chicken that I am putting in this pot. Okay, while I was cooking the chicken on medium low, I was washing the rice, and I put the 2 bags of 12 ounce each. I have it soaked here for about 10 minutes. I'm going to pour the water out and put it in the pan. It's been soaking here for 10 minutes. Here's what you see, exactly what I do. So since I put 2 cups of rice, what I'm going to use is chicken broth in this case because I have it. Normally I would put water. So I'm going to use chicken broth. I'm going to put two cups all the way to the top for chicken broth. It's going to be really concentrated. 2 of this. And then I'm going to add sazon Goya, which is the coloring. I could use saffron, the one that I brought from India and Dubai, but I'm going to use this one. And then once it starts boiling, what I do is I add the beer, but you have to put that in there while it's boiling. Okay, I raised up the temperature to medium high so I could let the chicken cook. Remember, this pot heats up so quickly, you have to be careful. So I'm going to cover it up. Once it starts boiling, I'll uncover it, put it on medium low, and then I'll pour some beer on it, and then I'm going to cover it up and let it cook. Okay, now that the chicken and rice is boiling, I'm going to lower it to very low heat and let it sit here for a little while, about 5 minutes. I'll get back to you. Okay folks, it's been heating up for about 5 minutes on very low heat. Now I'm gonna add the beer. I bought this large beer, but you don't have to put the whole can. It should be a beer. This is like double the amount. I'm gonna pour some beer in and close it up and let it cook. Good, honey. It's gonna cook good. It tastes wonderful. You're gonna love it. This is like half of this. This is a large amount of beer. It's too much. So I'm gonna cover it up, let it sit for about 10-15 minutes on low, and I'll get back to you. Okay folks, I have my rice ready to be decorated with more flavor and colors. The 3 ingredients that I mentioned earlier, I already opened up. I'm gonna pour in the sweet peas. I opened up the can. I'm gonna get rid of the water. By the way, this is the way that you cook it, the wet style, yellow rice and chicken, but if you wanna cook it differently, you could cook with a different kind of rice. And then that'll be like another recipe which comes out dry. This is the wet look. This is the one that everybody likes. This is arroz con pollo a la chorrera. Chorrera means like it's pouring with juices and water and it's moist. It's not dry. I got that done. Then this is the red sliced pimentos that I bought at the store. It's already sliced for you, so you could just pour it around. It gives it a nice flavor. Just put it and sprinkle it around. Okay. Then you have your asparagus. I'm gonna get rid of the water. Slide it in a plate, because this is your decoration. Your decoration from Garcia, your chef from Hollywood. You could do it different ways. Decorate your rice. And honey, the flavor is gonna be amazing. I got this one that is already from the can, which is easier because the other ones that are raw, you gotta boil, and it'll take a little longer. I'm glad I got to do this play with you today. It's 11/13/2019. It's a rainy day in Hollywood, Florida. Everybody's freezing up north. And I said, I'm not gonna get depressed by the weather. So I'm gonna go and buy all the ingredients for you and then cook this wonderful plate that I promised for you. So you could try it at home and impress your family and everyone else. Hope you like it. I'll get back to you soon. Doesn't that look wonderful? Well, my dear viewers, my dear YouTube viewers, I hope you enjoyed this arroz con pollo, yellow rice and chicken. I will be thinking about the next recipe for you because, you know, I'm always thinking about you. It's all about you. And I'll come up with a good recipe. Thank you. Bye. Love you.